Alright, next stop is a town called Bugarach. Now, that's where I was trying to go when my car said I couldn't. And the only reason I wanted to go look at it, because around that time, the people were worried that 2012 was going to be the end of the universe, or end of the human race, or whatever it was they thought it was. And there were a bunch of people going to Bugarach in the Pyrenees here in France because they thought, well, the town is known because there's an upside down mountain apparently. I'm going to try and find it. They think that that mountain is upside down because aliens did it, and that there's an alien spacecraft underneath it, or something. I forget the exact details, but it was a sort of pilgrimage place for a bunch of people who were going to go wait for the end of the world in 2012. And I was here in 2011, late 2011. You know, it would have been December 2011, and yet I couldn't get to Bugarach because it was too cold for my car. So now that we have the opportunity in an aeroplane, in a computer game, to go see this mythical upside down mountain, let's see if we can. The main issue is it hasn't really given me a proper GPS point on my GPS program here on the plane, as it is wont to do. Again, fast forward, editor me. Alright, I'm not 100% certain, not having ever been here in real life, and not really looking at a map here, although I will have a quick zoom in down here on Google to see if this is... But I suspect that mountain there is the upside down mountain, where the aliens are. I don't know why I suspect that. I've learnt about this place in an article I read in the newspaper, and I think it had a picture of that mountain, so it's more than possible that this is Bugarach, the town down here, which, as I understand it from that same article, is like 1,000 people, and they're expecting like 20,000 people from around the world to show up to wait the end of the world. So that was actually the gist of that article, about how disastrous that was going to be. I'm not sure where everyone stayed. I guess they just camped in the forest and whatnot. But regardless of whether this is Bugarach or not, and this is the mythical mountain or not, what a lovely part of the world. Look at this. Little village. A little tiny village, a beautiful river, and a mountain all over the place. It's just, wow. I love mountain towns. Let's get the drone out and have a look around, shall we? Not that there's that much to look at. Right, Form. Let's head down here to this little town. I wonder if this is Bugarach itself. I may be wrong, but whatever it is, good enough. Got a pool in the middle of the town. This might actually just be like hotels and things, I wonder. Interesting, right? I'm gonna follow the... Look at the graphics of this. And this is on medium. We've got... What have we got over here? Another bunch of things over a... Is it a dam or just a bridge? Interesting, interesting. Another possible hotel, maybe? Maybe it is all hotels here. Maybe they were just getting ready for waiting for the aliens to arrive. Give the drone just a little bit more oomph. So that, okay, we've got some more stuff down here. It doesn't really feel like just a proper town, does it? It feels like it might just be like a bunch of resorts and things to get away from it all. Maybe it's just touristy things. This is, I believe, the famous mountain. It is upside down in the sense that this rock should be underneath there. It's some kind of geological calamity has occurred to it. And, you know, oh, look, there's walking paths on it. Fantastic. Actually, sad I didn't make it up here. I'm gonna have to try again one day. Got some more places. I'm not seeing the alien spacecraft, but I believe it is here somewhere. I like to believe. More of a little town. This one's a little bit more towny, but again, it looks more like a. I don't know what's happened there to that. Is this the world's thinnest road? I think the algorithm is having a piss, taking a piss, isn't it? Having a piss. The algorithm isn't that clever that it's off out the back in the loo. Alright, this is fascinating. Look at this area. Look at this mountain. I can see why people think it's, you know, a bit like the one in Close Encounters. Wait for it. Have I found the aliens? No, it's just a tree. It's a tree. It's alright. It's a tree. Thought I'd found the alien spacecraft. Amazing. Look at this view. Look at it. It's so much nicer with a bit of fog and clouds, right? Wow. Look at this view. Just have at it, won't you? Let's get the drone back to where it belongs. And let's head to Carcassonne, now that we've seen Bugarach, at last. At last I shall have my view of Bugarach. Come on, plane. We can do it. There we go. Together, we can achieve anything, plane. Let's have a aerial view of all of this, of the mountain, and that's probably cue ready to me to give it a fast forward. Allons-y. Alright, so here we are at Carcassonne. Look at our drone we left behind in Bugarach. Oh, hello, we're still here. So let's go have a look at Carcassonne. Airport's just there. We've got the village slash town, the old town. We've got some industrial areas here around the airport. Bunch of old buildings there. We've got like a Colosseum or something. Colosseum, I don't know what word I'm looking for there, but some kind of structure going on. We've got some, what's this, like canals or something, or just like a park. Very nice, very nice, very Romy to me actually. Got a little marina there, isn't that cute? And of course we've got the castle here, which is probably quite recognizable in shape from many movies, including Prince of Thieves, that use this place as an example of classical medieval castles with ramparts, and it doesn't have a moat or a drawbridge, but you know, close enough. It is a bit of a cheat when you look into the history of it. It was rebuilt in the 1700s or something, and it was rebuilt in not the way it was before, but in the way people thought castles, basically as a tourist attraction, really. So it is a very picturesque, very typical looking castle, but it could just be a little bit of a self-fulfilling prophecy in that it was built that way. We've got some more world's flattest apartment blocks here. This is the entrance, I guess. Maybe it was a sort of drawbridge, I don't remember. As I mentioned yesterday, it was absolutely pissing down. It was freezing cold. It was fantastic. The wind was coming in at 90 degrees sideways. All right, let's climb our way up here through the... Just imagine this as that kind of stuff, not this kind of stuff. Because that's, yeah, it's an old castle. Brick, whatever you call it, brick, sandstone castle. I don't know what they're made out of. I'm not a bricky. Oh no, we've hit a dead end already. I guess we're meant to come through here, and then it takes us into the actual courtyard here. These are all ramparts where I froze my proverbial nuts off. It was fantastic. Oh, these were the ramparts here as well. I think there are multiple ramparts, multiple city walls, and there was a keep in the middle. It's turned into, I think it was probably, yeah, it's turned into some Mediterranean style flats, but close enough, close enough. You get the idea. You get the idea of the shape of it. There it is, Carcassonne. I hope you enjoyed your trip today. I got to see something I've been meaning to see for 10 years. Very excited about that. And Carcassonne, all amazing little things in this Pyrenees area around Perpignan. I hope you enjoyed it. Goodbye.